Hey you guys, it's Miss Tuzo, and welcome to Miss Tuzo On Demand, episode 4. So in episode 4, we're going to do a lesson on our sounds. This quarter, we have done the review of short vowels and the review of long vowels with the magic E on the end, and we've also done long A. And so today I'm going to work on long A. And how many ways have we learned how to spell long A? Okay, so first we did long A as in bake with the magic E on the end, right? So bake and rake and cake, right? C-A-K-E, R-A-K-E, make, M-A-K-E, with that magic E on the end. And we're going to look at some of those words. Then we talked about specifically where we can locate and how do we know when to use long A with A-Y, long A with A-I, and long A, E-I-G-H. And I know he's a little tiny, but that's the best Miss Tuzo could do. I couldn't make it larger. Don't know why, but it didn't work. So Miss Tuzo talked to you about long A, spelled A-I, being found in the middle of a word, right? And then we talked about long A, A-Y, being found on the end of a word, okay? And we're going to have examples, so hold on for a second. And then we talked about long A, spelled E-I-G-H, and it kind of being able to go in the beginning and the end of a word, in the middle. So it's kind of all over the place. It depends. So you have to be very careful and start studying words and knowing words, because sometimes it can be a little tricky, okay? And of course we have the long A with the magic E on the end. So let's look at some long A words, right? And we're going to start with long A, spelled A-I. And like I said, when we have long A spelled A-I, we usually find A-I in the in the middle of a word. So here's my picture, okay? All right, that's a mailbox, all right? And so we would have M-A-I-L, box, okay? So you have that A-I-L box in the middle of the word, okay? And then we can have the word brain, okay? And we have br, B-R, and then A-I, and then N, okay? Again, that A-I found in the middle of the word, okay? Let's look at daisy. Here's the word daisy, okay? So we know daisy, okay? The daisy found in the middle. Here's train, T-R, ain, okay? Found in the middle of the word, all right? Train. All right, and let's just do one more for this sound. This is paint. They're painting a picture. Paint. So here is paint. Paint. And you have that A, the A-I, in the middle. And when I say in the middle, you usually have a consonant on either side, okay, of the word. All right, so those are some words where you have the A, the long A sound in the middle, and we spell that sound A-I, as in rain, daisy, as in mailbox, brain, train, and paint, okay? So now let's look at some long A words with AY. And we talked about finding AY. Usually there are exceptions, I believe, but I want to focus on AY being found at the end of a word. Okay? The last sound you hear will be that A. And how do we write that A down? We're going to write it AY. Okay? So let's look at some words that have the AY on the end. So here we have a gray crayon. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do it gray. That last sound is the A sound. Okay? Alright. And then how about pray? Okay? Right on the end, you have that A sound. And then how about play? Play. Okay? And that AY found on the end. And let's do one more. And let's do day. Okay? Day. Oops. Day. With the AY on the end. And we know a lot of words with the A, with the day on the end. We know words like Tuesday, right? And Wednesday. Matter of fact, every day of the week ends in what? AY. Excellent. So those are some words that have the A sound on the end of the word. And when we hear the A on the end of the word, we spell it AY. Okay? So let's move that. Now let's look at words with the EIGH. Okay? EIGH. And how do we spell those words? Okay? And they can be tricky. So you have the horse says what? Neigh. Alright? So we have N-E-I-G-H. Neigh. When we talk about how much we weigh, we talk about W-E-I-G-H. Santa Claus coming on his sleigh. Okay. And we'll leave 3. So we have 3 for the practice work. So we have neigh, weigh, and sleigh. And when we see that, it can be tricky because also the number 8, okay, has the A sound in the beginning of the word. Okay? Alright? So it gets very tricky because then if we take another word like this, now we have neighbor where the A is in the middle. So like I said, the A spelled E-I-G-H can be very tricky. And you have to remember, if you hear that A all over the word, you kind of have to figure out how do we spell it. And you kind of have to know words. So it's not just enough to know this one time, but to keep reviewing these sounds over again. So when you're writing, you know that neighbor is N-E-I-G-H and not N-A-Y-B-O-R. Okay? So those are those words. Okay? And so then the last one we're going to talk about real quick are the magic E's. Okay? So we have, and here's our picture, long A as in cake. So we have, I don't want that one. Hold on. These. Okay. So we have cake. Alright. And wave. Love that magic E. Cave. And we have snake. Alright. And we've practiced these throughout the last couple of weeks of school. So here are our long A words spelled with the magic E. Cake, wave, cave, and snake. Alright? So I want you to make sure that you practice these words, okay, and these sounds. So you're ready for, just for spelling, for reading, and also, so you know what you're talking about and you're comfortable in writing these words down. Okay? So, before I go, I want to leave you with some practice words, okay? And you can write these down, and you can put episode number 4. Right? Yeah. And long A words. Long A words. Okay? So you're going to freeze this so you can look at it. Okay? So number 1, I want you to spell this word. Okay? Pay. And remember where you hear that long vowel sound, and where would it be? And number 2, I want you to spell rake. Number 3, hay. Number 4, chain. Number 5, 8. Number 6, weights. Oh, freeze it there before I move it, so pause your video right here so you can take a minute and write them down. Okay? And then let's go on to number 7, plate. Number 8, rain. Number 9, spray. Number 10, trail. Okay? Those are your practice problems for long A. Okay? I am running out of time. I have 4 seconds left. You guys continue to check out Ms. Tuzo.